Simon Miller, bald a-hole here. A little bit of a different video, obviously, because I'm sat in my car, which we don't usually see. But I just wanted to talk about some things that have been going on in my life recently, because people have already started noticing. I have mentioned it on other videos, like we did one a couple of weeks ago where I just told you what went down, but it's a little bit different. I just had a follow-up appointment where I had my stitches removed, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to sit in my car and we can just record this and it could be a nice video for a Friday. So I don't want to get into it with too much detail. I'm going to try and keep this video quite compact and quite short. But yeah, a couple of weeks ago, whenever the hell it was, I got some interesting health-related news. Did mean I had to have surgery pretty quickly. It was to do with my ribs. I broke my ribs a few years ago, blah, blah, boring. And obviously, when it ties into a channel, which has now, you know, over the last year or so, become one about fitness and going to the gym, and when I had told you as soon as the gyms reopened again, and this is the irony, but we'll talk about it in a second. Yeah, but I said when they're reopened again, we're going to go back to doing vlogs and eating this and doing that and train like this guy. And I've got a bunch. They're about 30-40% done because I was kind of block booking them. And this happened. You're like, damn it, life, why do you have to screw me over? But hey, they say life is sent to try us, and I totally believe that. And you're not always going to be dealt a good hand. You have to accept the hand you are dealt and deal with it as best as you can. But yeah, that was the other thing. Like, I'd done a week back in the gym. I was really exciting. I was feeling pumped, both literally and figuratively. And then it was stolen away, but there are far worse stories out there than that. But the point of this is what it has meant is that for the last, it's been about just over 2 weeks, so let's say 16, 17 days, I haven't been able to do anything. Haven't been able to lift one weight. I'm not even able to lift that heavy stuff, obviously, as wounds heal and stuff. Haven't done any kind of cardio, and that's kind of, well, they're both kind of crazy for me, but even if I take a deload week from the gym, I always make sure I get my cardio in. And I'll be completely honest with you too, and I think this is why I thought it would be a good video to make. I haven't lost my motivation, I haven't lost my focus, but there have been times when I've been sat around, I'm never really bored, but maybe I've got some time on my hands as a video is exporting or whatever, where I kind of think to myself, well, maybe I can eat whatever the hell I want right now, because brains are weird, right? Brains are really strange. And I like to think that most people have experienced this. When you're on point and you're smashing the gym and you're smashing cardio and, you know, you want to make sure that diet is backing you up and pushing you in the right direction so you get the maximum results possible from all the effort that you're putting in. When all of a sudden that goes and you do a 180, your brain does start doing funny stuff where it's like, well, if I want to have a chocolate bar, who cares? The only person that may sort of be upset is when I go to my doctor, like I did, you know, just today to get my stitches out, and they'll be like, well, you look like you put on some weight. I don't give a care what you think, doc. What does it even matter? That didn't happen for the record, and if it did, I'd probably go find a different doctor because I'd be crying and I'd be really sad. Then I'd go home and eat. I comfort eat, and then it's just a terrible, terrible circle. But I just thought that was interesting, and I thought that was kind of fascinating. And maybe it's because I know what I have to do to get, like, I'm not saying I'm out of shape or anything like that, but, you know, right now, if someone said, Simon, whip your top off at any time, I'd be like, I don't want to whip my top off, really. It's not something I'm into, but I would feel more self-conscious about it now. So yeah, maybe it's because I've been doing it all my life and it's my passion and I love it. Deep down, I know I can get back into it. Or maybe it's just because it's nice, even though it's enforced rest. Sometimes maybe it is nice just to not have to worry about that stuff. I don't think worry is the right word either, because I don't worry about the gym. I love the gym, I look forward to the gym, and I'm missing the gym. I'm missing the gym terribly. You know, it's my favorite thing to do. I'm very blessed in that sense. There is something to it. Like I say, there absolutely is, where just not having to worry about that stuff, maybe it does take a little bit of weight off your shoulders, because, you know, you don't have to be a professional bodybuilder or a professional athlete. I think a lot of people that start working out at some point within their friendship group, if they are taking it really seriously, becomes the guy or the girl that works out. And then there is almost this idea, and you must have seen articles where people talking about this, there is this kind of idea that you have a standard to live up to. And it's like, why? I introduced this to my life. Why all of a sudden do I have to do it? And 9 times out of 10, it's actually your own insecurities projecting that onto other people, and they couldn't give 2 hoots. They just want to go and smash a pizza. That's a thing. It's a real thing. So sometimes when you can just take your foot off, and maybe that's another reason I'm making this video. Let's be honest. Let's talk about it as transparently as possible, because I am going to start losing mass, and I am going to start losing size eventually. You know how many calories I eat, if I'm not stimulating those muscles, that's just what's going to happen. So maybe I feel like you should make a video to try and quell any of the, well, you don't look very big anymore, Simon, which I get anyway when I was lifting weights, so imagine when you take that as well. But I don't want any sympathy. I don't need anything like that. Again, there are far worse things going on in the world. I'm fine. Surgery was a massive success. The whole medical team was awesome, and, you know, thanks in the world to those people. It's just I can't do the things that I want, and I can't do the vlogs that I want. We'll still start making videos. I've got a bunch of dumb videos that I've made, because we can talk about fitness until the cows come home. But there's an update. We wanted to do more vloggy stuff. I thought, well, I got my camera in the car. I left it here the other day, so I thought, screw it. We'll film it after this. We'll talk about it. we'll put it up on a Friday. And I looked at my analytics. Friday's usually a day that most people don't watch my videos, which is always very upsetting. It makes you sad, but I thought, well, we can have a little bit more fun with it too. But of course, there'll be another video tomorrow. I think we're doing 10 gym worries that you can't handle, and I include myself in that. And then Sunday, we'll do a reaction video. But thank you for always watching me. Thank you for always supporting me. Hopefully, I should be allowed to go back to the gym probably towards the end of the month. Well, maybe before that, 2 or 3 weeks, I think. I've got another update appointment next week, so I'll keep you in the loop with all of that, should you so care, and you'll know when I'm back in the gym, because all of a sudden, pow, there'll be a bunch more of, well, not new content, but different content, which is what I want to do. Now, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Hit the bell, ding ding, so you know when other videos are going live. Power 13 cookbook, use the code Simon15, 15% off, link in the description below. There's another video right there, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, merchandise, all in the link, the description down there as well. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, you're going to be well confused. Go watch a couple of other ones first, and then come back to me. Otherwise, take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one.